Hi everybody, it's Medium Jody Jones. Happy New Year! So I hope you guys are all feeling amazing today. I hope you had a great time celebrating with your friends and family and loved ones last night, however you decided to ring in the new year. I wanted to talk to you guys about what you're going to do for 2019 and what you've been thinking about and what you've been hoping about and dreaming about. And so Spirit's been giving me a lot of information for everybody as far as what we can do to help ourselves and how we can make 2019 better than ever. And it's interesting because the thing they're talking to me about is forgetting about time and timelines. That's kind of odd, isn't it? Right? When we're talking about a new year and 12 months have just gone by and now another 12 months, it's all about time, right? We're thinking and feeling all about the time upon us. But here's the thing. So time really doesn't exist. It only exists here on Earth for humans. It's something that humans put together to help them make sure that they were getting to where they need to go to on time and they weren't late for their appointments and yada, yada, yada. You guys get it. But time actually doesn't exist. It's an illusion. And so Spirit's telling me clearly that we need to stop thinking about things in time space. So for example, we have just finished a 12-month cycle. We just came out of it. And you can remember in the beginning of that 12-month cycle in January of 2018, we were all excited because there was a brand new cycle that was coming ahead of us. We had all of this new time to do everything that we wanted to do. And here we are 12 months later. And I think a lot of people are still not where they wanted to be. Not where they thought they were going to be at the end of 2018. So if you're one of those people that kind of feels like 2018 just kind of went by and you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish and you're not in a different place than you thought you would be, then this is for you. You need to hear this. I want everybody to make sure that going forward, whether you're picking a 12-month cycle, 1-month cycle, a 1-day cycle, I want you to make sure that you are going to create the intention that you are going to focus on what you do in fact want. Now, this is huge, and especially, this time of year, New Year's Day, can be tough for a lot of people. Especially if you feel like your last year didn't add up to what it was supposed to, or you didn't accomplish what you thought you were going to accomplish, or maybe maybe 2018 was you went completely backwards and you had. We hear everybody across the world is having shakeups, and I can remember doing the same video for the January 1st, 2018. And talking about the same thing about people losing jobs, relationships, things crumbling and falling apart. And then I think everybody was thinking that 2018 was going to be the year that everything rebuilt itself and you got everything going and everything was the way it was supposed to make your dreams come true for you. And I think for a lot of people that hasn't added up to what they anticipated. And here's the reason why. And again, Spirit was giving me some pretty heavy-duty downloads this past week as far as information I'm to share with everybody. And so I want to put out there, if there's anything in your life that isn't working, and if you've spent the last 12 months of your life working on things that are not budging or not changing or not shifting, the only thing that you can do is do something different. That makes sense, right? You cannot fix a problem with the same energy that created it. And I'll tell you, this is really interesting. I part of what I do for a living is I counsel people. When I do psychic readings or mediumship readings, it's not just me connecting with spirit. Sometimes there's a lot of counseling involved in it. And so I've had numerous clients over the past year who have said to me, this is why things are not working in my life. And I know that this didn't turn out because this person did this to me or didn't do this for me, or it's because that environment or that space didn't do this or it did this for me. And so if you are somebody, and you have to be honest with yourself, this is when I say that we need to call ourselves on our BS. If you are somebody who is still looking at the people, places, and things as your downfall or as the reasons why things are not working for you, you're going to, at the end of next year, be in the same place. You're going to be in the exact same place. Because I want to remind you that when we are going through some of these harder, deeper human life lessons, relationship problems, financial problems, health problems, when we're going through all of this, we're going through it because it is part of our life lesson, part of our soul's journey, part of why we've come here. We've actually come here for these specific reasons. And so that means that when we are smack dab in the middle of some of these life lessons, we need to figure out what it is that we are doing or aren't doing. We need to figure out where we can improve, where we can shift, where we can change. And that is the only way anything is going to shift or change for you in your life. It will never shift or never change if you are continually thinking that it is because of the person that you chose to be with, or it's because of the house that you chose to move in, or it's because of the job you decided to take. It's never the people, places, or things. And so your ego will have you think that it is, right? That's what our ego does. Our ego likes to give us things to do, likes to create drama, likes to dig deep into the humanness that we get ourselves into. And if you can remind yourself, though, of the big picture, of the reason why you've come here, it's for growth and development. And it's time to call yourself on some of the things that you have been doing. So we can be creatures of habit. We tend to do things over and over and over again. And if we continue to do the same things over and over and over again, we're always going to have the exact same results. It's just makes total sense. And so I want to encourage everybody to really use this opportunity to take a good look at what is working for you and what's not working for you. And yes, you can say it's going to be your New Year's projection. It's going to be for the next 12 months, or it's going to be, maybe you're going to do it a week at a time. You can give yourself that kind of structure if you find it helpful. But really, really important is to focus on what you want. So focusing on the positive aspects of how you can make things happen, and no thinking, no thought about why it didn't work and how it didn't turn out and how this person or that place did you wrong or wronged you. It's time to move out of that thinking. And here's the thing, guys, vibrationally, when we are not in alignment with what we want to have happen, then of course it's not going to work at all either. So you cannot be in alignment with your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, while you're still blaming other people, places, and things for your downfall. It's out of alignment. So it's not going to work for you. So clear focus, clearly focusing on exactly what you would like, whether it's a clear picture of your financial, whether you want all of your bills paid, whether you want the best job that you could possibly have, the job that lights you up, that excites you, whether it's your relationship, whether you want to meet your soulmate, whether you want to fall deeply and madly in love, and whether it's something physically that you're working on, whether there's a health challenge that you have, something that's going on physically in your body. Your job is to become clearly focused on what you do want. And this is something that you need to practice daily. And so I will advise clients, and this is a great exercise that you can do just to get a gauge on where your thinking is, where your thoughts are. So do yourself a favor. If you're going to buy yourself anything for the new year, get yourself a journal. Get yourself something that you can actually, that's yours, that you can go to, that you can write in. I think there's something really therapeutic in the physicalness of writing things down rather than typing them into our phones or our computers. So get yourself a journal. And so start today, day one of what you want, of the year that you're going to create, that you're going to create from scratch, because you get to start from scratch every day. And so day one, you're going to put down what your focus is going to be on. So again, choose what area of your life needs the most attention, which needs the most building up. And then you're going to, every single day, you're going to write something down in your journal that's positive in the direction of what you're supposed to be focusing on. Okay? And you're not going to focus on anything that's negative. You're not going to look at anything that didn't work. You're simply going to focus on what you want. Sound exciting? And here's the thing. As we do this, we are actually creating our reality. We're creating our experience. We're writing our own story. And so I invite you to join me in this new way of working consciously, effectively, and mindfully on what we want to bring into our lives. And so starting on day one, today, January 1st, 2019, you're going to create your focus. You're going to grab your journal. You're going to figure out what your focus is. For some of you, you still may not be there yet. You still may be feeling scattered and unsure. So this is the time to have the conversation with yourself and ask yourself, what is my focus? What do I want? What do I think that I need? What's going to make me feel different and better? And you're going to work in this journal every single day. So you're going to make sure that every single day you check in with your journal and you're writing down what you need to do, how you need to do it, giving yourself inspiration and keeping yourself going, keeping the momentum going by doing that. So I'm going to check in on everybody every couple of days. We'll see how you're doing. It's your opportunity, though. I want to invite you, and Spirit's telling me right now, start to work on your relationship with your guides and your angels. Start to talk to them more. Start to call them in on the things that you need help with. And this could be the beginning of it. You could sit down with them today with your journal and say, okay, team, tell me, show me, give me a sign. What am I supposed to be working on? What's going to be most helpful for me? And then that will be the start of your story, of your creation. Okay, everybody get excited about it. This is, again, I think your teams are all around you. Your guides and angels are so excited. Whenever we get into the vibration of excitement and enthusiasm and joy and bliss and love, they get so excited that we are joining them in alignment. And so use this opportunity to do that. So from my team to you all, we are sending you huge light and love, and we will check in on everybody to make sure that everybody is staying, working in their journals, creating their focus, and creating the best life that you can possibly imagine. Sound good? Awesome. Thank you guys so much for following me and connecting with me. I absolutely in huge awe of everybody, and I'm sending huge light and love. Namaste.